John McCaig here. Hey, it's going live. I'm going to talk about a few things here. Still in Mumbai, still in India, still guiding the very few uh, pilgrims that want to see the face of God. I'm still focused on that, and I'll be doing that for quite a while, actually. Um, I want to bring up some things about fallen angels, Judgment Day, and my work and so on. Um, I'm going to be here focusing on doing this work, but while I'm here, I've learned a lot myself uh, because what I've learned is me coming here to help people do this is really making it so these individuals can't backslide. You know. Because they're experiencing reality really around me physically, for the first time. And it's impossible to describe. It's that people have to really experience it. The way I get treated at the Baba Center, like they're walked off the Baba Center with me. They're allowed to go back on and so on, but not me. Uh, that I'm, you know, I call myself, well, Merbaba says, the avatar is the reviled one, the one that's hated by everyone. And that is the treatment that generally I receive from this world, because it brings up the truth. And really, let's just say it, no one else on the internet anywhere has brought up the truth I brought up. Not a single individual. And they kind of bring up some of the truth after I expose it and then kind of twist it up into a way that works for them, like the fallen angels. The one I had to talk to the other night, it's just, first of all, they're just straight up, hey, Mike, uh, yeah, thanks, man. And what I'm talking about, the people that are really hardcore doing my work to the point of signing up, spending their time on uh doing a spiritual pilgrimage to see the face of God. They're the exception to the rule of the rest of the human population. Now, I have been exposing the truth for over a decade, okay? People can't say, oh, I didn't know anymore. That's impossible. That's impossible if people say, oh, I didn't know the truth. I had no idea, nothing like that. That's gotten to the point where that's actually impossible. If you've been seeking, you could have found me. It takes a hard search, that's for sure. They make me as invisible as possible. But if you're really seeking, if you're praying to God, if you're asking for God's help, I can be found. People have found me. It is possible to do. Um, so it's not really on me anymore. It's really on everyone else at this point. And I think that's the fallen angels are just straight up. They'll just, I call them out that that's what they are. First of all, let's go into the spiritual technology of how to know a fallen angel is a fallen angel. Because in the Bible, it says, oh, they're giants. Mike has brought that up, and I appreciate that. It's like they're giants. Well, what does that mean? They're giants. It means in proportion of regular humans, they get everything here under the dome. They just get everything. They get completely catered to in every single way. They get all the money, they get all the influence, right? They get all the eyeball time. They get everything. They get everything. I really, get nothing. Um, so, you know, somebody who's on any social media platform, any social anything on the TV, on the radio, anyone with any platform with quote a lot of views or anything like that, 100% fallen angel. You know, I had this fallen angel, admitted fallen angel saying, no, there's a lot of truth out there. Alex Jones is pushing out a lot of truth. That's what he said to me. I was like, he used to be a comedian. He's just a character. He's just a fallen angel. Oh, nobody's pushing truth. He's pushing, or any of them are pushing twisted truth after and only after I have revealed it. Never before, never before. This whole game, they'll never reveal the truth, right? This is their sign, right? This is their sign. Keep it silent. Anyone revealed the truth to me before I found it? No, 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 no. I had to figure it out. Trial and error. Use the actual scientific method, right? Form a hypothesis, and then, oh, let me go test it using my life, right? Life or death as bait to answer the question of truth, right? Going to court so many freaking times and publicly doing it. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be there. I'm going to be at this festival. I'm going to be at that drum circle. This is my address. This is my passport. This is my driver's license. This is my social security card. Unredacted everything. Just straight up truth the whole time. Knowing I could be killed, knowing that my people, my team, my family is going to bear the brunt, right, of real pain from this ill health, financial difficulties, being ostracized. Like that happens to the very few people that are my family now. Of course, it happens to them. Last time I went to India, 50 vultures at my home, 50 every single day, all day, 50 vultures, like that's just the life that bringing the truth brings the shadow. Wherever I am, and the shadow is so vast, it's like incredible. And let me just say, like fallen angels, how do you know them, right? This is what you want to do, because they say, "Oh no, I work for God," "Oh, I work for Jesus." "Oh, I work for," they can say that because what? It's true. That's actually true. The fallen angels work for God. Of course they do. The devil works for God, right? Because what? People need an adversary, right? This is a game, right? God's game, God's history, God's Leela is called. You know, that's what this is. This game God created, and all these fallen angels are working for God, being our adversary. This is duality, up, down, right? Life, death, black and white, on and off, up and down, blah, 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 right? Male, female. This is duality. This is the only place under this one dome right here. This is the only place where you play for your soul. There's no other place you do it. There's no other place you can come to God. And that's the only point of life, is coming to God realization. The shadow comes out of you and God comes into it, the Holy Spirit, right? That's it. There's nothing else that's going to happen. This time loop is the only time loop that's ever been. All the other time loops are fake. There's never going to be another time loop, right? Why? Because God is fair, right? There's not going to be, oh, well, let's make the game this way. Like, let's play basketball, right? And then basketball is going to have these rules. And then later, right, we're going to have basketball and it's going to have totally different rules. Let's play soccer this way, but let's have these rules over here. But then later, soccer is going to have these rules. That's stupid. You know what I mean? God is not an idiot, right? You're saying God is unfair where you're saying history is real. No, completely. And when you're saying, "Oh, no, time is linear." No, it goes like this. What then you're saying God started everything at some point, but then he can't stop it started and at any time God wants? What? You don't understand anything about the powers of God. No, 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 no. What? Now you understand nothing about God. And you understand nothing about your adversaries, who are what? Not intelligent as humans. They're not as intelligent as the ones that have their memory wiped. They're not as intelligent, right? Right? Not at all. They're not intelligent at all. Yeah, they got the influence. Yeah, they got the money. Yeah, they got the power here. That's not intelligence, right? No, when a devil come and offer me, $485 million, Oh, here, you can have all this. And then you could be, what? One of them? No. I'm here for God. I'm not here for the things in this world. Who cares? Yeah, we got to eat, we got to look over our loved ones. We need a roof over our head, right? We need the basics, right? We do. And the fallen angels, they want to take away the basics, and they've done it from me. First time heading to the truth, they made me homeless, took away everything. They did that, and I gotta work nonstop 7 days a week, focus on providing miracles is what I do. I provide the option for anyone to perform miracles, right? That's what Liberty Aid Academy is, right? Get out of death and taxes, get money from the government, don't give money from the government, don't have your home stolen by foreclosure, on and on, right? Each individual that does that, each individual that does that miracle, whatever they choose, the miracles that I provide, that's a new miracle, new miracle, new miracle, new miracle. It's a miracle. You can't get out of death and taxes. That's a rule up here. And so every time someone gets out of death and taxes, that's a miracle I perform, right? Because I taught them how to do it. You see? Way more miracles than Jesus Christ, way more miracles than Mary Baba, way more than every other avatar combined, all of them, way more miracles. That's not ego. It's simply a tale of the tape. You see? They will be known by their fruits. What are my fruits? Providing people miracles that are actually practical, right? You want to come to God, the devil wants to mess you up, wants to mess your family up, right? Wants to mess your finances up, wants to mess your life up. Oh, you're not playing by the devil's rules. Oh, okay. No, so I provide practical methods, keep your finances, your family, your home, all that stuff okay. I tell you how to do it practically, how anyone could do it. And I got testimonial after testimonial after testimonial, miracle after miracle after miracle. And none of this walking on water, pulling a rabbit out of a hat, bunch of nonsense nobody needs, nobody cares about, helps no one. Who cares about that junk? Nobody. It's a bunch of BS. Who cares? I do practical miracles that you can do yourself, right? But it comes from the spiritual hierarchy, comes from the knowledge I have from the Holy Spirit, from my actions. That's how it happens. There's a spiritual hierarchy. I'm at the top in a living body, right? God is infinitely above me, right? But not in a body, right? Not in a body. Watching the game, helping those people that work it for God, right? Helping them. That's the game. But who's at the top? I am. I got the proof. I got the actions. I did the work, right? That's the reality. It's not ego. It's showing, yes, you can make it out of here. You can get to the top of the hierarchy. It is possible to do. I'm not saying I'm there to say, oh, hey, look, I'm on top of you, you're beneath me. That's not the way I do it. No, that's not the reason. Time's ending in less than 10 years. I'll be out of here. I won't be at the top. Great. Somebody else is coming along, and so on. And in the meantime, who's going to fill the spots that are saved and held by fallen angels now? Right? Who's in the other spiritual hierarchy? Bunch of fallen angels. That's who. That's who. Are there humans that are going to come and take that slot? That's up to you. That's not up to me. That's up to your actions, right? Who's making the claim? That's funny, right? Who's making the claim, right? Yeah, I'm making these claims. Judgment day is coming. Anybody else given the date? No. Do all the fallen angels know the date? Yes, they all know the date. And so, because I've exposed so much truth, what's been happening? Fallen angels are just straight up telling me to my face and other people, yeah, I'm a fallen angel. They're just out of the closet now. Do you get it? See all the work that I've done, they're trying to spin it and, tell it this way and that stuff. They've been doing that for years, right? But now it's just, yeah, yeah, I'm a fallen angel. What? And a human sitting right next to him is like, yeah, my new boyfriend is a fallen angel. Okay, well, you got free will. You don't go to God, you go to the devil. That's your choice. You see? And so a question to ask them isn't, do you work for God? Because they're like, yeah, I work for God. No, I work for God. What are you talking about? You work for God and I don't work for God. Fallen angels are like, yeah, I work for God. They do, right? But are they, working for your benefit? Yeah, yeah, yeah. They perform evil and then you overcome it and then you come to God. But it's not like you go along with them. They're making it sound like, no, I work for God. Go along with me, and then I can bring you to God. No, they can't. They can't see the face of God. They cannot, right? They can't keep their position as fallen angel. They have to rise up the hierarchy, do everything they got to do the right thing. And then eventually, what happens? Oh, you could take a human life. You can play the game, get your memory wiped, and so on, and come into this game. Do they have the balls to do that? Do they have the courage to do that? Do they have the heart to do it? No. One out of, a billion, maybe. Whoever I help to free up a slot, right, for the next time loop, that's how many slots come up. Whoever I help. How else is someone going to come to God without my help? How else are they going to see the face of God? They're simply not going to. That's a fact because what? It's a denial of the spiritual hierarchy. Oh, I can get there on my own. I've been hearing that from a lot of people lately. Hey, I'm leaving your group. Thanks for all the information. I'm going to go come to God now myself. No, you're not. No, you're not, because you're denying my place in the spiritual hierarchy. Anybody else, anybody ever watch like videos of Mayor Baba and how people treat him when they're face to face? He didn't take a body. He didn't take a body. He's given images and all this backstory and stuff. Why? What would be the purpose of that? To show how when there's actually someone with Christ consciousness, how you treat them. You see? And if you treat them like that, you got a shot at seeing God's face. And if you see God's face, well, you could make it out of here. If you don't, you're not making it out of here. You're going to live another lifetime. Come judgment day, it's like, well, you didn't listen, right? You didn't listen to history, God's story. You didn't see. You didn't see. Art judges you. It doesn't. You don't judge art. You don't judge Mayor Baba's life. Right. I mean, it judges you. Did you notice it's not real? Did you notice he says everything's an illusion? Well, you think his life is not an illusion too? He said everything, everything. So I go into a Baba group now or something, some video online. I'm like, or face to face with them. I've done that too. Hey, do you think Mayor Baba took a body? Silent. Yo, what? Or online, sometimes, of course he took a body. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I'm telling you, he didn't. Neither did Jesus Christ. Why would he have to go die on a cross? No, it's a story. It's a true story. Does Jesus Christ exist? Of course he does. Mayor Baba exists? Of course he does. Of course, of course. Do other avatars exist? Of course they do. Those are the faces of God, right? These are my faces that I've taken in the story that I've given you so you could pray to me and get my help. Yeah, that's real. That's real. God takes these faces under the story that God made. Yeah, those are real. Those are real. Who's the top one to pray to? The one that's nailed to the 64-year time loop cross, Jesus Christ. No one comes to the Father except for through the Son. That's the reality that God has made. I didn't make it. I didn't make this reality. I didn't make it. I just solved the puzzle we all find ourselves in. I'm the one that solved it first. So God said, "Oh, hey, you solved the puzzle first. So you're number one in the spiritual hierarchy, right? If you win the game, you can teach people how to play a game. Oh, hey, I'm Pele. I'm the best at soccer. Let me teach you how to play soccer, right? I'm Michael Jordan. Boom, I dunk it, baby. I can teach you how to play basketball." That's who who's the top teacher? Then the one that can do it best. It makes sense. It's logical, right? And what has to happen to someone else? Your ego has to break, right? It has to break. There's somebody that's better than me at this game. Yeah, I am, and I got the proof, right? They will be known by their fruits, right? I got the fruits. I got the truth, and I got the proof that I done it, and I got the proof that others do it who listen to what I say. First individual to come on the first pilgrimage I'm doing has seen the face of God. First one. There'll be a testimonial. Anyone else got that record? One for one? Give me a break. Give me a break. And so the fallen angels are just out of the closet, right? So you don't ask them, oh, do you work for God? Can you take the name Jesus Christ? None of that stuff works because they actually do work for God. What's the question to ask them? You ask them, right? How many lifetimes do you remember? That's the question. Because a human playing this game, memory wiped. Whoosh. Can't remember any previous lifetimes, don't know the time loop, right? The fallen angels are living a completely different experience from you. Okay. They have other information that you don't have. That's why they're playing this game so easily and having so much money and so much influence and stuff, right? They have more knowledge than the humans, and they have a separate type of mind. They have a hive mind. They're all playing individual characters like at Disney World, right? Oh, you're hired, you're Tinkerbell. Okay, so you wear this thing and you fly down and this is your role. That's your role. Nobody else is going to play Tinkerbell. You're playing Tinkerbell. Or maybe there are many Tinkerbells. You'll be this Tinkerbell that slides down the rope during the big fireworks thing. There'll be another Tinkerbell that comes, for the photo ops, and it's all figured out as characters, okay? And so you'll be the influencer that says this, you'll be the influencer that says this, you'll be Alex Jones, right? You'll be all the different characters who are the characters, right? That's that's all figured out, and they have a hive mind. So they know everything the other one knows, like Tesla's robots. Oh, I'm training AI. AI is demons. Okay, it's not like, "Oh, computers are smart." Computers aren't smart. It's a bunch of demons. That's AI, artificial intelligence, artificial stupidity. They're idiots. Sorry, I need some water here to keep yakking. So what's the question? You wanna know someone's a fallen angel? You simply ask them one question, one. How many lifetimes do you remember? So what's their answer gonna be? And based on their answer, it's really simple, easy to understand. You're looking at somebody, you're asking the question. So they say, oh, no, I don't remember any life. Only they look at you like you're a nut, right? Okay, that's a human. That's a non player character. That's somebody maybe that can make it in this game. But let's say most humans, they're not going to make it because they don't know me, right? So they can't make it. They don't know the truth. They don't care about the truth. They think all this stuff, this BS, this story here is real, when it's an obvious illusion that a child could see through. So what are they? They're like a tree. They're a non-player character. There's someone who in this particular time loop isn't going to advance spiritually. And so what? Having any interaction with them is just 100% waste of your time. It's a way you're not going to advance anywhere interacting with them. So that's a waste of your time. A non-player character human who doesn't want to, move forward to the truth and get out of here in this short time that we have is just as much a waste of your time as dealing with a fallen angel. Both complete and total waste of your time. TikTok, right? The sand is running out. We got less than 10 years. What was it, like 12 years, something like that? When I said, the date is known. This is the end date. Judgment Day is coming. Uh, it was 12 years. Now it's less than 10. Right? TikTok, this thing is going faster. And what's happened while it's going faster? Well, The fallen angels are just like, yeah, we're fallen angels. We run this place. That's the way it is. They're just coming out with it. Okay. And we got the money, we got the power, we got all this. And what's happening? I'll tell you what, pretty much 100%. Uh, what I've been seeing is all the ones going for the fallen angels are women. Pretty almost 100%, actually 100% of what I've been seeing, who's straight up, uh, because a woman is just really ruled by her emotions, right? Her feelings on all this stuff. So the fallen angels, they can read your mind and tell you exactly what you want to feel, right? What you want to hear, what, give you the emotions that you want to feel, all that stuff, right? Oh, you're so intelligent. You're right. You see the energy, you see the flow, you really know what's going on, all that absolute BS nonsense. And so women fall for that so super easily, so easily influenced. It's really mind boggling that, they don't care about the truth. They just care about how they feel. And so fallen angel, oh my God, it's such an easy win for them. It's so easy. It's just easy. So the very few women doing my work that don't go for that, kudos to you, props to you, pat yourself on the back because you're unlike the rest of the ladies up in here. It's really sad. It's a sad commentary because the women are usually given the children and stuff like that to watch over. But that's a dangerous thing to do because unless they got a man watching over them, watching the fence, right, and say, hey, that's a fallen angel over there. It's going to wreck our life. There's a problem, like, women are supposed to have their hearts open so they can help the children, help the family, and all that stuff, but not hearts open to these evil fallen angels. My God, no. Who cares if you get told what you want to hear? Reality matters, not what you want to feel. I mean, yeah, this path, it's walking to God, right? It's a path of pain, right? Like the Upanishad said, the razor's edge, right? You're walking on the edge of a razor. They don't want you to go to God. They want, right? Other crabs in the pot. They're like, get in here and die with us. That's the fallen angels. They're not leaving this dome. They're not leaving this pot, this coombe, as they call it, Kumbh Mela, right? The Kumbha. They're not leaving this pot and they know it. They know it. They're like, oh, we got all the influence, we got everything. You got nothing. You don't have God, so you have zero. You have an illusion. And you get to have, you know, you get to play a Disney character saying, oh, this script, this scripture, right? Blah, 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 blah. You got to lie your whole lifetime, and that's the life. That's a sad life, right? You got to play Tinkerbell 24/7. Man, that sucks. 9/11, right? Georgia, USA, right? 9/11 p.m. I don't know about the time, right? I don't know about the time on 9/11 2033, right? Is it? Oh, it's on. Oh, I got you. I got you. It's that time. We passed that time. That's funny. That's funny. Yeah, it is, right? I'm here at first light in India. The sun hadn't come up yet, but it's coming up here in a minute. But, it's flipped like 10 and a half hours here. 10 and a half, how weird. Or maybe it's 11 and a half. 10 and a half. So it's early day here, like super early day. I don't say morning because what? I'm here to take away the morning, aren't I? Right? Only way to be happy is when you see God and you're leaving and you're going to go with God. Right? So I'm here to take away the morning. Every time somebody says good morning to me, I'm like, I'm here to take away your morning. They look at me. I'm like, no, I'll pray for you in the name of Jesus Christ. There, I took away your morning. But really, what you ask to find out if someone is a fallen angel is how many lifetimes you remember. Mayor Baba said it's not a spiritual advantage to remember previous lifetimes. That's true. That's true. And here's the thing. Are there previous lifetimes that they remember? Are they actually true? Nah, mostly they're not. Mostly they're not true. So, they're being fed that lie too. you know, that there was a previous part to the timeline. If they're given memories like that, it's all fake. That was all fake memories. If someone is, anyone's given coming in here in a body that's given memories before 9/11, 1969, that's previous lifetime memories. That's fake. That's fake. That didn't happen. It didn't happen. Doesn't matter whether you have photos and videos and memories and da 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 da. You think God can't make that stuff up? Look around. Look around. Whole cities, harbors, buildings, cathedrals, right? God made all this backstory. Can you see it as an illusion? It's so obvious. Come on. You're under a spinning dome that's invisible to the naked eye, right? Only rainbows can make it so you can see it and the rest of how everything works in here. But I mean, how does the air stay clean in a dome, right? How does the ocean keep these waves never ending every day, every second, every night? There's always a new wave coming. How is any of that possible? It's all a miracle. God is doing all of that, you see? That's how it's happening. No other reason. So you ask someone how many lifetimes you remember before you have any meaningful part of your life, right? Any meaningful interactions of any kind with anyone. Why would you waste any time with anyone until you know they're a fallen angel? Because if you're trying to get to God, who's coming for you? The fallen angels. Who's going to be basically everyone you know? Fallen angel, right? They want you back. They want to influence you to be another crab in the pot that's going to burn come judgment day, going to fry on Friday. That's what they want. They don't want anything else. They don't want you getting through. Why? Because that's the nature of our adversary. They're liars. They're a hive mind. They're not experiencing reality as you are, not in any way, shape, or form. Right? They don't. They don't. Why would a fallen angel need to eat? What would be the purpose? Sure, they can eat. They're like an owl. Oh, yeah, I can put it in my body, spit it out, whatever. They can. They can eat. Sure. Why would they need to breathe? What would be the point? What would be the point? Why make their lives difficult? You see, their lives are not difficult in any way, shape, or form. So that's what makes them not want to progress and take a human life, right? They just want to be who they are, do this game under the dome. Oh yeah, we got it made in the shade, baby. That's them. That's the life they live, right? Like, oh, I'm on my jet ski again, or I'm playing the character of a homeless on this, street here so I can advance next lifetime. And man, I'm gonna be in a castle next time, right? They know they're in a hierarchy too. Every character has to be played up in here. One of them is playing these characters. Okay. Everyone around you, they're playing these characters in Disneyland. That's what they're doing. You think I mean, come on, look at this game. It's hard. It's difficult. Only 7,000 won't kneel to ball. That doesn't mean 7,000 are coming to God. My God, no. It's going to be a handful, maybe two handfuls, maybe three, no more, right? Because what? No one can bend the ego. It's not possible. No one could be like, oh, this guy knows the truth. Well, I'm the only one with proof. You got somebody else up in here with proof? No, you don't. No, there's no one. All the fallen angels said, "Oh, I got proof. I got proof." Yeah, well, what is it? Let me see. Oh, you don't have proof. That's what they say to me. I'm like, yeah, oh yeah, I do. Go look. Go watch my life as I've been living it every single day. I expose you. I expose the truth. Right? Everything I've done. All the unredacted documents, all the actions I've taken, all the people I have helped. I got the proof. Who else does? Literally no one. It's a sad fact of our reality, but it is the fact as God made our reality. Makes our reality ongoing. Who's sharing my videos all the time on social media? Who's taking the heat for all that? Anyone, right? Anyone? Anyone giving me that level of respect? Puts out every single one of my videos on all social media, all that stuff. Anyone? I don't even think a single individual does that, right? And so the dude, does anyone, really anyone, respect the spiritual hierarchy to the point of only pushing out that truth everywhere they go, all the time, to everyone? Does anyone do that? Come on. Yeah, most. Yeah, so Mike's number 1, right, of anyone pushing out is probably Mike. So there's one literally, like, one dude doing it, right? Anyone else? Maybe a couple other people, maybe. How else are you helping your brothers and sisters? Right? Because there are 2 commandments. There are only 2 commandments. Love God, right? Love your brothers and sisters. What sets people free? The truth. Who has it? Only me. That's it. So if you're not pushing out my information, you're not giving people the truth, you're not helping anyone, you're not loving your brothers and sisters. It's that simple, obviously. Man, the stuff I gotta say to point out reality here. It's like, "Oh, you got ego." No, I don't. It's so simple. Why do I even have to say this stuff? Is what it is. It's not ego. It's like I'm breaking it down like elementary school up in here. Got to learn the ABCs, okay? Before you can make a word, before you can make a paragraph, before you can make any sense, you got to learn the ABCs. You got to love your brothers and sisters. Anyone do a testimonials up in here without me bringing it up? Hey, can you do a testimonial? Can you speak about what's happened to you? No one. No one's ever made a testimonial ever unless I've asked them to. And I mean, not once, not ever in my entire lifetime. Why do I got to say it? What's up with you humans? It's beyond my imagination. It really is. But obviously, you need help. So I'm here to help. But really, I mean, you look at the videos, right, of the past that didn't happen. How do people treat Mayor Baba, right? They print his books, they do all this stuff, right? They bow down to him, they do all these things. No one does any of those things for me. No one, no one. I get some real help from the Poe family. That's a fact, right? It's recent. It's very recent. It's very recent and very appreciated. And they get paid back dividends from God for doing it, right? First one to see the face of God, one in the Pope family. Of course, of course. Because of what? They accept the spiritual hierarchy as it is, not as they want it. Who wants this stuff? I don't want to be playing this game for God, but there's nothing else to do up in here, right? It's not about my wants. It's about what is. It's about reality. It's not about the illusion. It's not about what women want, right? Like, I want to feel this way about stuff. I want to be talked to in this way. I want to be, yeah. So that's the fallen angels have you like, piece of cake, right? No problem. But really, my health has suffered wickedly from coming over here and helping out on this pilgrimage. I've been sicker for longer than I've been in a decade from doing this and bringing people to God. But it's coming back now, thank God. But I pay in pain so that you could see God. That's a fact. For the very few people that want to see God, I got to pay up in here. I have to pay, not just in money, but in everything that I have, right? And everyone that loves me, the very, very few people in my tiny little, you know, family of people around me, they pay too. They pay a lot, you know. The people that help me on my team doing this work, they pay. They pay. They literally pay in so many ways. So the people that support me, they're the ones that get a chance to see God, that get a chance to win this game. Anyone else in reality? No, no, they don't get a chance to. They want the spiritual hierarchy to be this way and that way and blah blah blah, but it's not. Right? If you're given a big temple here in India and you're in that hierarchy of blah, 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 who are you? No one. You're no one. You didn't do anything, right? You're just following the script. Okay. You talk about God, but you don't live it. You don't live it, right? You watch all the suffering around you. How are you relieving it, right? How are you breaking the chains? How are you breaking the script up in here? They're never breaking this. They're following the script. I'm breaking the chains, breaking the script, exposing all the truth that's hidden that no one else exposes, right? 6 people are here, it says, and 3 likes, right? 3 people don't like me, and 3 people like me in here, and that's it, right? The blackness is in here. Half of them don't even like the freaking video. I'm talking about saving them, right? And they still don't like this video. I still don't even like the video. It can't even get up to that level of respect in here. You see? So what? You're going to hell. You're going to die. Come judgment day for your treatment of me, you're going to get fucking murdered. And you know what? I'm going to be happy. I'm going to be there laughing. You stupid fucking idiots. Why can't you listen to the truth? Why can't you like act on the truth? Why? What is wrong with you? Look in the mirror and ask, what is wrong with you wallflowers? Right? The no action people. I'm just gonna sit here and coast and watch through life. What's gonna happen to you? You're gonna fucking die. A hellish, murderous death, burned to ash in front of God as an asinine fool as God watched. You had the truth, you didn't listen, so I'm gonna burn your ass to ash, okay? And you earned it, and then you go to hell, and the devil will teach you because you're stupid. You don't wanna hear the truth. I'm polite, I'm nice, and all that stuff. It don't get to no one, right? I get fed up sometimes with you. Like, really, the people here. You don't react to what I say, you don't listen, I don't get the respect. I don't get the truth pushed out. I don't get that. I don't get it. So what's gonna happen? I'm gonna get like nobody. I'm gonna go to God, hey, I did my best. What more on my end do I have to do? You know what God tells me lately? Nothing. What's on me to do? Not anything. That's on you. I already exposed the truth. I already told you everything. I already acted to the death time and time and time again. What? The story of Jesus, what? He gets whipped and put on a cross, couple days of difficulty. I take that any day. What are you kidding me? How easy is that shit? Mir Baba's life? Give me a fucking break. So easy compared to this time limit. Just so fucking easy. Good God. A little bit of difficulty comes into a body at 33 years old, says a few things, get nails through a cross. I become king and I'm out of here. What? Talk about an easy roll, yo. Come on. Ain't nothing like what I've had to do. Nothing like it. Give me a break. Lost everything. Lost my children, lost my home, lost everything. Been made homeless. Come on, I've had to fight back and fight all these fallen angels. Had to say no to the devil, had to forgive the devil, right? Have to talk to the devil for years, time and time again. That repulsive freaking beast. Yeah, you're forgiven. You want to know why I have forgiven the devil? You want to know why? Because of you, because of your nature, right? You think I'm just coming to God. I'm just going to pray to God. Yeah, oh no, it don't work that way. No, 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 no. You got to overcome every level of the shadow here to get to God. No, that's how hard this game is. Listen, you think I'm giving this level of difficulty to come to God and you won't be? You're saying God isn't fair. You're saying I have to live one hard life, but you're going to have it easier. What? That's the nature of God? What are you talking about? What? He's going to make it much more hard on me, but he's going to make it easier on you. He's going to make it easier on somebody else. What makes you think that? Why would God be like that? That's not a God I want to have. No way. What? I have to run this hard road, but you don't? What? Why? What's the point of that? No. God has favoritism. That's God is not fair. What are you talking about? That's why Mayor Baba said, "Hey, if I give you ill health, right? Thank me. If I mess up your finances, thank me." Right? You say, "Thank you, God. Look, Whatever you got to do, God, to get me out of here, get me out of here. If you say that to God, God's like, okay, well, here it comes, right? Because God wants to know, right? Because listen, it's like this: when you meet with God, the only reaction that anyone can have is like an angel, okay? You, in the presence of God, the only thing that you could think or feel, there is no duality in God's face. There is no duality. That doesn't happen. You only thing that one can feel is I want to serve God. You can't feel anything else in the presence of God. It's not possible. You see? So this is a test of whether you actually love God. You see? And then God lets you back in, knowing that in the presence of God, of course, you will still want to only serve God, but you did it not in the presence of God. Do you see what I'm saying? That's where you get tested, where God tries to break you past everything. That's what the devil's for, whipping you through the streets like a dog. Oh, you still love God? Well, let me then let me do something else horrible and wicked to you, right? Let me make sure you love God. The devil works for God like that. The devil is God's whip. You see? That's what the devil's for, to make sure under all conditions, the only reaction you will have is, I love God. That's it. Get away from me. And then what? The more and longer and more difficult your journey is doing that, the more God will start to back you and come to you. And ultimately, when you're given, hey, I'm going to kill you, the devil's like, you're dead. Whatever the most evil thing the devil could do, the devil's going to do. You say, good, kill me. Great. I go to God because I'm with God. God laughs and the devil's hand is stopped, right? That's why you turn the other cheek. Oh, I'm going to hit you because you're with God. Oh, go ahead and try it. Whoop. No, can't hit me because I'm with God, right? Can't kill me because I'm with God. No, that's what God wants to see. That's what this game is about. Will you go to the death time and 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 time again because you love God? If so, you have earned being with God. There's no other way to earn God's respect. God's respect is not given. It's earned. Earned by you going to the death in the face of evil, in the face of the devil. That's how it's done. It's not done another way, or else God isn't fair. Look at my life. Look at my life. Look at the proof. You think it's going to be made easier for someone else? If I help you, if I help you. If you help yourself by accepting the truth, then you can make it easier, right? And so you overcome your ego. That's up to you. That's not up to me. And say, oh, I can listen to the truth. He can help me. Your ego dies and you listen to the truth. I can get you to God faster and easier. That's the only way that you can get there faster and easier. There is no other way. And so that's difficult, right? That's internally difficult on you that drop the ego and say, oh, I can't get there on my own. I need God's help. And I need, someone that won this game to help me win this game. That's the only method, right? There's no other method. There's no other method. It's not going to be another method. Not going to be. And so because there are so few people that listen to what I say, I mean, I'm not going to be focusing my work on Jesus Christ Trust.net that much anymore, right? Because I got mouths to feed. I got a family to feed. I have to do that, right? I'm going to be back focused on Liberty Aid Academy after this. Because I'm not getting hardly any financial support from doing this. I'm getting some, but I'm not hardly getting any. So I'm gonna have to go back to doing that. And what's gonna happen? Why? Because so few people have come on pilgrimage. They didn't drop everything they did and come to God knowing God would help them out with whatever finances, whatever it be. God was going to help them get on this pilgrimage. Did they do it? No, super few. For those few people that did it, they can come to God. If they listen, keep coming, that's up to them still. It's not an automatic guarantee. No way, right? Takes a lot of work. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. But the rest of people, can you come to God? And oh, fucking no. Because you didn't fucking listen. No, you're not gonna, right? You're not. You didn't drop everything. Oh, I'm doing a pilgrimage. You didn't do it. You come to God? Fucking no. Your road is harder. Yeah, maybe in the end, maybe you get to heaven and so on, take another body. Sure, sure. Your choice. That's on you. You fucked up. Okay? You didn't take me seriously. I'm the avatar. I'm the one can help you. You're like, well, I got this issue or that issue. Maybe God ain't gonna fix it. Oh, God ain't gonna help you because you thought God ain't gonna help you. So God didn't help you because of your thoughts, your concept of God, because you didn't listen. That's on you. Am I gonna do another pilgrimage? Why the fuck would I do that? Why? Why? Already did one, already at the cost of almost death to me, right? Why would I do that? You didn't listen the first time. Why would I do it again? What would be the point? Are you kidding me? Right? I do darshan 3 days a fucking week on the beach at the drum circle. That's enough. Enough of this pilgrimage nonsense, right? Why do I have to go to the death for you? You going to the death for me? I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't think so. It's enough you come to me in the future. I'm not going to be doing no more pilgrimage nonsense. Enough of me going to the death. Enough. Enough many fucking times of doing that. Enough. Right? You can come find me. You didn't listen, didn't take the easy route. Hey, and that's not just you in here. That's everyone in the human population, non-human population, everyone. You didn't listen. Okay, that's cool. That was your choice. Great. Come find me. Right? Come find me or don't and live again. Whoop. Right? Don't bend the ego. Don't bend the knee. Don't. No, keep your ego. That's all cool. That's on you. Do it. Live again. God will give you another body and another lifetime of pain. Good for, that's your choice. Not enough pain this time around? A-okay. Get another one. That's not on me. That's on you. That's on you. Right? The ways I said people can come to God, you didn't do them. You didn't do them. I'm going to guide a pilgrimage, me? Hey, you didn't come? What is wrong with you? You're still breathing. You're not dead. So that's the only excuse why you wouldn't come. Uh, you're alive. Oh, okay. Well, I come to India the first time with less than $100 in my bank account. And you what? Give me a break. I'm supposed to have compassion for that when what I done? God's supposed to favor you over me, but I broke the trail first, right? I went first. I went first. And you think you're gonna have it easier after me? But I broke all the trail first. That was way more difficult. Even if the things that I'd done, right? Even if you do them equally hard, I still broke the trail first. I went to the death first. You think you could do that? No, I'm already first. So it's already easier for you de facto. It's so much easier. What this guy is not dying, right? God watches over him. You know it's going to happen to you. You know it for a fact. So this game is super easy for you. My God, is it easy? I made it so easy for everyone. It's a piece of cake. And the fallen angels are just like, what? We're out with we're fallen angels now. And so, yeah, we're just going to read your mind, tell you everything you want to hear, and give you everything you want from here on out. They're just going to give everybody everything they want, all the money, all the houses. Look at these past disciples I have, right? You look at them on social media or whatever. They're just traveling the world, spending all the money, staying at the nicest places, doing whatever the fuck they want whenever they want to do it, right? Devil got their back, no problem. You gave me up. So Here's all the money. Here's every single thing you want. You want a guy, right? You want to influence. You want the money. You want the house. Where do you want to be? You want to travel the world. Everything they get it. They're given everything by the devil. Everything, 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 right? So come judgment day, what? God's gonna be like, yeah, you got the world for what? For a decade. I'm gonna fucking murder you now and send you to hell. Idiots. So stupid. I can't, right? Free will exists. I can't make your decisions for you. I can't, I can just make them super easy and obvious of what they should be. Super easy, super obvious. That's what I done. Okay. But I can't make your decisions for you. Let me tell you, just speaking with this fallen angel, it was just after speaking to so many of them. Yeah, we're fallen angels. Yeah, yeah. This last one, take a woman right in front of me. That don't work for me. That don't work for me. Get over on that line. Anybody that ain't with me, get over on the other line and get killed. Yeah, have a great party until, your death day. Have a great bill, live it up, get all the money, get all that stuff. Just get out of my face. I don't want to see it no more. Get out of my face. I just want the face of God. I'm going to God. Anybody that wants to come with me, I'm going to help you. I'm going to do my best to help those people. And I've always done my best to help those people. I'll continue to do so. But the rest of you all, get out of my face. I have no more patience for you. Oh, what does this trust work in court? Just the same old stupid nonsense. I'm sick of it. I don't want to hear it no more. Right? uh, this Jesus Christ trust died in that thing, unless it's going to get a lot more support, I'm just not going to be focusing on it. I already brought everyone to the truth, and now I'm bringing everyone that wanted to go to God. I'm bringing them to God. How many people is it? Like six. Maybe it's more. I don't know, maybe it's eight or something like that. But I'm saying it's under 10 after a decade. So really, those people, what does that strike me as? This game is really hard on their end. So those few people that cross that line and want this, they didn't have it easy to get here. So I'm going to help them as much as I can. I am. I'm going to focus on them. Why am I going to focus on the rest of people? They didn't listen. They don't care about the truth. Why am I going to spend one thought on them? No. What's the point? I'm hearing India tell people the truth. Blank wall. Blank wall, blank, just like in the States, same, blank, blank, nothing, blank, 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 blank. Bunch of wallflowers. Say they want God, but when it gets down to the actions, nothing, nothing, right? Can't come to the truth, won't bend the ego. No, come back to the truth. But but what? But what? Oh, you're with Krishna? Well, how did them people treat Krishna when he had the truth? Oh, you're with Muhammad? Okay, so how did people treat Muhammad? Okay, no, I don't get that treatment. You're not treating me like that. Okay, so off you go. Why am I wasting my words? This is why Mir Baba said all the perfect masters ultimately go silent. What's the point of saying it a million times over and over and over and over? Already said the truth. I've already proven the truth by my actions. Everything. It's all exposed. What else needs to be exposed? Tell me anything. Nothing. It's all done. It's so easy to win this game now. I didn't have any of this truth. None of it. I exposed it all. Now it's a piece of cake. It's a walk in the park to get to God. It's so simple. But does anyone want to take that walk? Who took the journey to be on pilgrimage? What? What? Less than 10? After a decade? Come on. The rest of the people, they can come to me. They can find me. I'll still be doing a darshan at the drum circles for whatever time until I get fed up with it. And then, of course, I'm going to quit too. Closer we get to Judgment Day, the more, right, the evil is going to be coming out, the fallen angels, and the more evil, the devil's going to do. What's the evil the devil's going to do? Make it harder on everyone, but anyone that comes to the devil, going to make it easier, right? Times are going to get financially harder. And so, oh, if you knowingly come to the devil, times are going to get financially easier. You see? So the devil can have more influence over people. You see what I'm saying? It'll be easier for the devil to win souls, right? The bottom feeder nobodies, right? That non-player characters. Why is the devil going to give them anything? What's the point? Already has them. They're not going to listen to the truth. The devil don't waste no time on that. But the people who might come to the truth or might be interested in it, just pay them a little money, tell them what they want to hear, send some fallen angels over to, you know, oh, here, let's get you a marriage, let's get you some money, let's get you a baby, let's get you whatever you think you want instead of God. Let's just, the devil can provide all that. And so you have that life and so, oh, you're back with the devil, no problem. You don't want God. Yeah. So they're easy to get. Anyone want God? It's it's like Mayor Baba said, oh, I'll tell you what God realization is. It's like this. And then he says, and let me tell you what, you don't want it. That's what he said to everybody. You don't want it. That's why I say, I'm not saying you don't want it. You have proven to me you don't want it. The human population has proven to me and to you they don't want it. They don't want God realization. They don't want to be one with God. They don't want it, okay? By their actions. They don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. It's like Mir Baba said, you don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it by your actions. The very few people that do, I'm here for you. 100%. I have no other purpose for my life except for those few individuals that want to come to God and the truth. I'm here for you. The entire rest of the human population, I can't wait to watch you burn. You're so stupid, right? How could another time loop happen? Right? How could a past have ever happened? You're too stupid to make it happen, you fallen angels and morons up in here, you non-player characters. You're not intelligent enough to play a role in another time period. You can't even play a role in this time period. You see what I'm saying? You can't even see the truth in this one ongoing, forever, never changing time loop. You can never fucking get it. Even when I'm telling it to your face that you have no comeback, you still can't come to the truth and come to God. You can't do it. You can't do it. How could you possibly be intelligent enough to live in another time loop? How could that? No way. Not there's not enough intelligence in anyone to live in another time loop. It's not possible. No other ages happen. Cycles don't happen. It never happened. Never, never, never. No. Humans are not intelligent enough to have done it. Impossible. Impossible. Obviously, by humans' actions, impossible. They can't even get this one right. I exposed this thing and everything in it and everyone in it way more than a decade before the ending. Does anyone really care? Only a couple people. The rest of the human population in denial, right? In denial. Not intelligent. Fucking idiots. Okay? That's on God. That's not on me. That's on God. God made them stupid. I didn't make them stupid. I'm trying to make them smart, right? I'm trying to save them. What sets them free? The truth. And if they follow the truth, well, God sets them free. It's that simple. It's not complex. Thank you, Dee Dee. I appreciate that. Dee Dee listens to me, you know? Her health doesn't allow her to go on pilgrimage. I understand God making your health so bad you can't even, get to me. Yeah, dude. Yeah, I can understand that from one individual. One. One who's got proof over a long time. If I get that testimonial, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But I can understand that. Yeah, someone that had their family murdered, house burnt to the ground, right? House burnt, had their life destroyed from listening to me and helping me and pushing my videos out over a decade. I can understand that from one individual, one, only one. I'm not saying for anyone else. I can't understand it from another human. No, I can't. I can't. I ain't seen your action. I ain't seen nothing. I haven't seen anything that will warrant me thinking like that. I haven't seen that. Nope. 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 Ain't seen it. I ain't seen it. Right? Proof up or shut up. I haven't seen it. Okay, let's get back to the spiritual technology. Right? You ask a fallen angel, ask anyone who's around you ever in your life, ever, whoever enters your life. It should be one question you ask anyone, right? Who wants to be in your life for whatever reason. How many lifetimes do you remember? They say, You look at you crazy, right? Oh, what? I don't know what you're talking about. Well, what? Previous lifetimes. Okay, waste of time right there. Someone you don't want as your friend or someone closer in family, someone you could treat like nicely. Like there's no reason to just go cut down a tree. There's no reason to hate trees, but that's what that human is, like a tree, like a bush or something. You don't have to waste any time talking to a tree either, but you don't have to hate on a tree, right? That's just what they are. Okay, okay, it separated you from me spending time there, right? I'll be spending on time on God. All right. And then there's the ones that equivocate in some way. What do you how would that matter if I remember my previous lifetimes? Why does that matter? Oh, fallen angel, right? Uh, why do you want to know? Fallen angel. Anything, right? Anything. They got so many retorts, don't they? Uh well, uh, I'm in the flow. I'm from the stars. You know, any of that BS, you know, fallen angel. And then eventually, yeah, oh, I remember some of my previous lifetime. Uh and what would you think is a previous lifetime, right? They don't exactly spell it out. What they really remember is this time loop. The ones that really have any juice up in here, right? They remember we're in a time loop. But let's say someone, remembers time from before 1969. Oh, I lived here. I was that. Blah, blah, blah. They ain't figured out nothing. Why would you spend your time on those humans? I'm not saying don't be cordial, right? Like I'm saying don't cut down a tree just because it's a tree. Who cares, right? Yeah, but they think that's all real. How can they help you progress? How? How? It's not like you telling the truth is going to have any effect on them. Dee my youngest daughter heard your fallen angel video and agreed with you, and she's 20. Yeah, and I'm telling you, they're coming after these young ladies. They're just gonna, there's going to be a character sent to tell them exactly what they want to hear, have exactly the money, have exactly the physical form, speak the whole, you know, God, the horrible, just what you want to hear, and oh, money and house and da da blah 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 blah. Everything but God, right? Oh, then no, I work for God. I work for God. Oh yeah, what you done? What have you done for God? How have you helped out your brothers and sisters? How have you helped out the poor? What have you done? Let me see your record. Pull it up. Pull up your videos. Pull up your proof on your phone right now, or else. Dee because their siblings are millennials. Yeah, she says they are is so crazy. They are crazy. They're crazy. They just wanna, you know, they just want that influence. They wanna be heard. They wanna be like everyone else who looks famous and important and all that. That's all fallen angel. You wanna be a fallen angel? Well, you can't be. You're a non-player character. Nobody, nothing. That's all you are. You're getting played by them. Social media, my God. It's fake, it's the ether. Them creatures don't even have a body. You're listening to demons that don't have a body. What are you doing, right? Oh, no, but I've seen the video of them. So what? They can make images appear, LOL, Lord of Light. They make movies and TV shows and, all this nonsense appear, right? In this flat screen in the ether, right? You have dreams, right? You have images. Those real? No. These other images, they're not real either. Same, same. How's it different? How's it different? It's not. Right? Real life, physical real life. That's what matters, and you think they can't come in physical form? Of course. Of course, they're gonna send you in physical form. Driving up in a Lambo, right? Oh, "Oh my god, this guy is great. He's got so much money. He's got da da da." Yeah, yeah. If it can't get you in the ether, hey, run by there in a Lambo and, get that get that young lady out from under God, I'll boost you next time around. You won't have to be playing no homeless guy or nothing like that. You won't have to be I'll give you a place down in Miami. You can have all the whatever, You can have the next 100 million lifetimes off. Just go get this girl for me. The devil. They're a hive mind. They know when someone's being honest with them or not. They know even in their hive if the devil's telling them the truth or not. Go do this and I will boost you. They go do it. They know they're not getting out of here. They know all they can do is get it into a boosted position. And they go catch a soul for the devil, especially the one that the devil says, "Oh, this one's slipping away from me. Go down there and get her." Boosted. I'll boost you. Don't worry about that, my man. I'm gonna boost your ass. I'm gonna give you what you need, what you want. Don't you want this and that? Yeah, I do. Okay, well, it's yours. I run this world. You seen it. So you can have it. Just go get that soul for me. And if they come down here, right? That's it. Look, I got your soul for you. There she is. Right? Laid her out for you. And so give me mine. Well, keep her for the next 10 years. Hey, no, 10 years? And then how many what did you say, a million lifetimes I get what I want? No problem. I'll catch her. I mean, how many people are getting free and getting with God? So few. That's why the devil has so much currency and so much space and kingdoms up here to pay people off. Just go get those very few souls that are coming to God. Okay, no problem. And the devil's like, "Yeah, I can give you so much for doing it." And the fallen angels know almost no one's coming to God. So they know getting boosted for, so many lifetimes. Yeah, they know that's real. They know that payment's gonna happen. They've seen others getting paid. They remember the previous time loops, so they've seen other fallen angels getting paid, still sitting in a boosted position, not doing shit all day long, just living in the big house, having the wealth, doing whatever they want, right? Because they got a soul back whenever, you see? They don't wanna be saved, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They don't wanna be saved. These most people in here do not wanna be saved. They want what they want, right? They want money, they want the boyfriend, they want the status, they want the views, they want the likes, They want the happy meal. They do not fast it out. No, they don't. And it's less than 10 years. Come on, you can't do the right thing for less than 10 years, and you're gonna go for infinite in hell, right? You're gonna go through for 1,000 years of being in hell because you couldn't do 10 years up here in the prison loving God who loves you? You couldn't do that? That's exactly right, right? Charm is a spell. See harm. Ain't that is a fact. Yeah, that's really well said, Dee. Just ask them how many lifetimes you remember, you'll sort it right out. You don't have to ask them anything else. You know exactly who's who, what's what, and so on, wherever you go. Right? It's not really seen as you know, kind of a lineup on one side or the other kind of thing. It's not what am I trying it's not seen as adversarial when you just, you just be some hippie trippy nut job, right? Oh, hey man, how many lifetimes do you remember? You can ask anyone in a government office or, whoever you're interacting with. It really is not a horrible thing or seen as anything like inherently negative to ask someone that. It's not. In any kind of, oh, we're now we're conversing, now we're getting along, or now we're getting to know each other on whatever level, you could ask them that question. It's not seen as, oh, it's, adversarial and negative or, super intrusive or, you know, say it against your religion or against your socioeconomic status or anything else, really. It's not seen as this massive faux pas or nothing like that. It's not seen like that. So it's actually really easy to just, fit it into early conversations with anyone, really. Oh, how many, I'm kind of, yeah, you could phrase it like, "Oh, kind of a spiritual seeker myself," you're asking about me. I'm kind of a spiritual seeker, and I'm kind of, interested in God and that kind of truth is stuff. It's easy for you to say that. That's not seen as adversarial, and so that is easy for you to say. Kind of next thing, oh, say, how many lifetimes do you remember? You don't have to be adversarial about it. You can be nice. You can put it on yourself that you're kind of a spiritual seeker yourself. And then fallen angels are trying to tell you what you want to hear and all that kind of nonsense, right? So they're like, "Oh, yeah, okay, I'm getting it in here." They wanna talk about previous lifetimes. You play into their ego. You follow? They wanna bring up, they know they got you in spades because they remember their, previous lifetimes, so they could talk circles around previous lifetimes. They got you, but they don't. You see what I'm saying? It's really a way to find that line in the sand. TD, my experience, you're always right, yeah. You keep your heart intact and fuck what they all say. That's right. Yeah, my heart's with God, period. Try and kill me. They done it. They try to kill me over and over and over. They're tired of it because they know I'm just gonna pull up my phone now and let's get a video of you not killing me. How about that? I don't have that yet. So come on by and try and kill me. All I want is a video of it. That'll change hearts and minds up here in the foxholes, you know? Come on by. Fallen angels, I'm right here. You know where I am all the time. Come on by. I'll flip a video on you. Click. Oh, there we go. Whoop. Try and kill me. Here we go. Yeah, no, they don't want that. Because the few wavering ones that listen, I might come to God, I might listen to him, I'll get them. That's why. Because let me tell you, most people fear death. Me, if I could run to death, I would, Death is a solution once you're with God. Oh, great. I get to drop the body and not do this stupid nonsense anymore with these idiot fallen angels under this stupid prison dome. I'm the worst one in a prison ever. I'm like clanging my you know, glass against the bars. Get me out of here. God, get me out of here. I'll do whatever you say. That's what I did. I do anything God says, get me out of here. And so God's like, well, you said anything. So here's what you got to do. I'm like, no problem. Whatever. Just get me out of here. No problem. So that's it. I mean, there is really, I honestly don't really have anything. I can't even imagine one possible thing. You know, uh, Alan asked me good questions. He's like, well, what about this? What about that? He has really piercing questions that brings out some more truth. But for me, that's the way it is now. Only the few pilgrims on the path asking questions that really are the path of God uh, answering their questions is the only way more truth is going to come out. I'll be getting some more out over time and stuff, but honestly, I just don't even care to really what more truth do I have to expose? I don't get it. Like, Does it I don't see any point. I don't see much left to expose. I just don't see it, you know? You don't wanna get baptized, you don't wanna come on pilgrimage, you don't want it? Okay, you don't want it, that's it, fine, no problem. That's all that matters, it's all you, you see? So I'm not taking down Jesus Christ Trust on that, I'm not doing that, I'm gonna still be here for those few people that want it, I'll still be doing darshan at the drum circles until I don't, I'll still be speaking until I stop, because at some point, I mean, I'm already fed up of this nonsense for years. I'm already completely fed up with this nonsense for years. And now, just the fallen angels yeah, what? I'm a fallen angel, what? Hey, hey, you sit next to you, you're okay with that, okay. What am I to do then? What's the point of me doing anything, talking with you? What's the point of talking to people about that stuff? I don't see the point. I don't see the point. The point I see is, I got mouths to feed, I got a roof put over certain people's head. I have that responsibility that God give me. I got to do that. You see? So I'll be focusing more of my attention on Liberty Aid Academy, money, that kind of stuff because I already exposed the truth. I already done my work. I already done all that. I've done it all. It's on people now. I haven't been to the Samadhi yet. No, I haven't been. My sickness would not allow me to go there, actually. Why do I need to go there? But honestly, why do I need to go there, Didi? I already been there, already seen God. I'm already 100%, you know, in union with God. I don't need to go there. Other people need to go there. I don't have to go there. What, I need to get treated rudely by the Baba haters? Baba lovers my ass. They hate Mayor Baba, right? You don't support the avatar and notice who it is when they come in through a lifetime. You obviously are Mayor Baba haters, right? Don't call yourself Mayor Baba lovers. You hate Mayor Baba. You don't even treat you can't even recognize who it is, and so you hate that guy. So why do I already got walked out of the other Baba Center. They already know I'm coming. I will make my way to Samadhi during this pilgrimage. I will. But I'm not going to do it anytime soon because it's just going to make it worse on the pilgrims who are coming. They're going to get denied being able to come and so on. Oh, you know him? Okay, well, you can't come here. I don't want that for them. Why do I have to go to the Samadhi? You see what I'm saying? Anybody associated with me, they're not going to be able to go there. So I want to make sure those people could get to Samadhi. Then I will go to the Samadhi myself and pay God my respects. That's all. Why do I need to go? What do I need to go for? My God. And it only hurts people if I go there. No one there wants God. A Baba lover or somebody at the Mir Baba Pilgrim Center that wants God? My fucking ass, they do. No way, no how. They're a bunch of pack of liars. All of them. They hate God. Love God? Give me a fucking break. They do hate God. They do hate God. If you reject the truth, then you reject God. It's that simple. If you reject the truth that God has laid down as a truth, then you obviously hate God. You hate God, right? You hate the truth, you hate God, period. It's that simple. It's that simple. You reject the truth, you reject God, and then you're going to hell. That's it. Your choice. Of course they did that to me. I'm the reviled one. I'm the one they hate because what I expose that their whole life is a farce. Of course they hate me. How could they not hate me? They're just all they're playing a character. They're wearing a mask. They don't like that exposed. Wouldn't you hate that? If you're like, man, I got the influence, I got the money, I got this game wired, I got it all good. I asked the question, right? How did you come to Baba? I'm playing it like everybody else plays it, right? So I mess up their whole life for them, right? I take away their spiritual status. I take away their mask. Who doesn't hate that? If all you have is a mask and I take it away, wouldn't you take right? Oh, we're going to a masquerade ball, and you know, everyone has to keep their mask on or they get kicked out. Okay, if I take off their mask, they hate my fucking guts. That's it. They hate me. I'm the reviled one. They revile me as a hive. You see? Oh, get in touch with India. Make sure you can't be there. Well, last time I was in India at Meher Baba Center, what did they make me do? No, you can't just be silent, right? No communication, not with words, not with anyone. Don't look at anyone. I wasn't allowed to look at anyone. You see what I'm saying? Can you imagine the fear level that to incite that reaction to me? And what did that? Really? I was having tea, right? They have chai before the morning arti, right? And, I raised my hand to at arti, I wanna sing something, right? And they just don't see my hand. They don't see it raised. They say no. So I sing a couple lines anyway. Fuck them. That's God. If I'm gonna sing to God, I don't need your fucking approval. I was being nice. And so I go up to one of the musicians afterwards at Chai the next day, and I look at him, and this is one of the head fucking, I'm so important Baba lovers. I come here and sing every day, blah, blah, blah. Who gives a fuck? I say to him, you really think God wants to hear the same song every day? Do you don't think God's getting bored? That's what I said to him. Lost his shit, called the people on me, sent two, head shrinkers to my door. Was the first a woman, one of them, into the men's quarters. At first thing at my door, knocks on the door. We're worried about you. I said, that's against what my brother said. What are you doing? A woman is at my door saying she's worried. You're evil. You're not with Mir Baba. Get away from my door. Oh, well, we need to talk to you anyway. Get the fuck away from my door. Oh, well, because you have that reaction, you're not allowed to communicate with anyone because you're evil and I called you out as evil. And that's, yeah, fuck you, you know? Of course, the devil was there. Z was at Myrtle Beach this time. I said the devil would be at this pilgrimage at Myrtle Beach. Yeah, Z was there. Z was there, just like I said, Z would be there. I said the devil would be there. Of fucking course, the devil can stay at the Mayor Baba Center, no problem in Myrtle Beach. They have him willingly, happily, no problem, right? The devil could stay there. Absolutely, the devil could stay there. Yes, the devil could stay at Myrtle Beach. 100%. I said the devil would be there. Of course, the devil was there. Of course, and I get trotted the fuck out of there with whoever is with me. They got to feel it too. I was like, "Oh, you want to see what my life is like? Yeah, come on by on pilgrimage. Let me show you." Right? Yeah, no, God's in that house. That's his house. He's in there. Want to know what happens because of that? This is how you get treated, right? Because the devil is right next to the God. Like, get away from God. That's reality. Of course the devil's there. Where else is the devil gonna be but right where God is, right? Devil's gonna be like, "Hey, oh, hey, you don't want that, do you? No, oh, you do? Well, get the fuck out of here." What, you just want God for real? You're not allowed to come here. Of course, that's his world. You think that's bullshit? Well, the people that come and actually saw it, that ain't bullshit. That's the way it is. I said, the devil will be there. There's a devil. And I get treated, get the fuck out of here, you. You're with God. We want the devil here. Get out of here. What? Because I do this? A bubble shut up? That's weird. No, that's a pilgrimage. Why do I need to do that again? I mean, why? I mean, what level of truth do I need to do for people? Okay. The devil will be there. 100% he was there. Fits his description exactly. I got told by a couple of people. Yeah. In fact, one of them, Mike, he's got longer hair. And this Bible lover's sitting in there. And Mike come to me after. He's like, oh, this dude with long hair coming in the door that fits the description. And this Bible lover says, oh, there's your competition. Mike thinks it's about a hair. I'm like, no, that's your real competition. That's the devil. Walked right in the door, and the Bible lover says it, right? He thought it was about a hair. No, That's your actual competition. The devil is your competition. The one who I said would be there, that's who's there. That's your competition. And the Baba lover, right? The Baba hater, right? Has said it. Two, said it straight up. Come on, this game is so fucking easy. How can people get it wrong? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't get it. So I'm just letting you know I'm gonna help these people on pilgrimages, so on. It's gonna get exposed. There'll be a testimony about seeing the face of God and all that. Uh, and I want to come on here and talk about this pilgrimage a little bit, Judgment Day, and how everybody's racing as fast as they can to get burned to a crisp in ash and get sent to hell. That's all I'm seeing, right? So, what's my actual job up in here that I don't want? I don't want this to be my job description, but everyone in here makes it my job description. I'm here to send you all to fucking hell because I have had it with you all. I've had it. I expose the truth. This is all you got to do. This is how you get to God. Piece of cake, right? Less than 10 years. You want it? No. Okay. So I'm here to send everyone to hell. All right. That's on you. That's not on me. Oh, Mike is found because he told me later and I explained it to him. He's like, oh shit. I was like, yeah, okay. So no, I helped him. He's trying to be what guy told me, and and devil ain't gonna get him next time. No way, no how. You see, he come on pilgrimage. He's learning as he goes. He's recent to this work. No, no, he ain't lost. He's getting saved by coming on pilgrimage and actually learning from the devil face to face. That's how you learn, right? I'm here to guide. That's how you learn. Of course, the devil is coming straight up and, but then the devil is recognized, you see? And no, you can win that, right? It takes practice, experience, and help from, the one who knows to help you. And then you can be like, oh shit, man. Of course, the devil's going to kick your ass, almost everyone, right? First couple 100 million fucking times. And then, no, I'm going to help you. And then, yeah, it might slip up once for a while, but then you see it for what it is, and then you start to beat the devil's ass. You're never gonna beat me. That's how it goes. No, no, no. I'm here to we're here to have some mistakes and find out the truth and all that stuff on pilgrimage, but then your compass gets set, you understand reality, it can't be broken again. You see? Yeah, no, I'm here for that. That's why I'm here. The devil comes trotting in, tries to get a soul. I'm like, oh yeah, get your fucking hands off that soul. There you go. Let me tell him the truth, and then whoop, you get nothing up in here, buddy. Yeah, they see him saying the truth. That's right. It's not that hard, really, after a while. Yeah, the rest of this nonsense is just so easy to see through for me. So. All right, people. Liberty Aid Academy, the course prices are going up when I get back March 10th. I'll be doing consults again. I got to start them in the bottom chakra. Let's start off with the money and, not paying taxes and all that stuff. I'll start over there. And I'll keep doing the darshan at the drum circles. But pilgrimage, come on. What? Already done it. Why do I got to do it again? Why? Right? Look, your competition. That's what I'm saying, Mike. You see what's there? Yeah, that's such a competition. And once you see your competition face to face, you're like, that ain't really that much competition, really. Honestly, the devil isn't. The devil's giving information, money, power, influence, all that stuff. But, you know, Mike's got way better comedy, way bigger heart, actually gives a fuck about people. The devil doesn't. So, honestly, once you see your competition for what it is, and better hair, Mike's got better hair. True though, not more, maybe not more facial hair. Devil's got a lot of hair. It's like whoa, pretty close though. Yeah, better hair. That's what I'm saying. Not really competition, you know what I'm saying? But once you see the devil exposed for what it is, it's not real competition. Once you have the truth on it, then you can't be beaten, you know? It's wonderful. But you gotta see the devil for what it is and not want it, you know, that's it. You're liars, liar, you win. That's what I'm saying. Mike has better comedy easily. So how's that competition if Mike has better comedy? No way, right? No way, no way. So and really, Mike has way better, bigger, better heart than most anyone, really. So, and way better comedy. This guy's comedy is legit and spot on and timed right, quick. You know, like bing. You're like, oh, dude. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna jump off of here. I'm gonna get some breakfast and so on. For the few people coming to God, you're doing great. Really, it's not easy. You're doing it. You're focused on it. You're gonna make it, and I'm gonna help you. Keep up the good work. But I am gonna be kind of stepping away from this a little bit. Why? Why? Because the devil's gonna get exposed more, the fallen angels are gonna come out more. If I take a step back, then they're gonna start, wrecking this place, you know? And there are no atheists in foxholes. And then, oh, we get some more hands raised that want some help with God because your life is more ruined. Good. That's why I'll be stepping away so that people's lives get way more fucking ruined, right? Because you're not listening now, right? I'm trying to save you from literally 1,000 years in hell. So if I step away and make it much worse now, it's better that it gets much worse now for a little bit, and then you still see the truth and come back to me. You see, this is actually me giving a fuck about you to step back. You see, I'm just letting you know it's got to happen. Okay. Yeah. Z is There's no words to describe that, sad state of affairs of that heart, lack of heart, and it's really once you meet him face to face, it's really you actually you what happens is because we have a heart, you have sympathy for the devil because you're like, dude, your job sucks, and you suck because of it, and you suck because you want that job. You have compassion, you have sympathy for the devil. You realize we need an adversary, and then you see your adversary, you're like, what? That you? And then you're like, you're winning. You're taking all the you're getting all these 18-year you're like, ugh. you know, you have sympathy for the actual work the devil has to do, and then you really, really, really move past the devil when you have sympathy for the devil, which I do. Like, they need an adversary, so let me step away again. Go wreck them, right? Go wreck them. Go wreck them. Eventually, maybe you'll get a few more. It reminded me of a pissed off Gothic. Yeah, totally, totally, right? I would not make eye contact. Exactly, exactly, because no, it's not winning you, Mike. That's exactly right. But still, sympathy for the devil because what? Walked in while you were there, had the Bible ever say it to you, what? The devil, obviously, out of love of God, performing this duty to help you become closer to God, Mike. For real. For real, that's its role, and it done its job. So thank you. You're forgiven. Thanks for doing your job. Sympathy for the devil. Oh my God, it's such a horror having to do what it has to do. Sympathy for the devil. You see, to say it, forgiveness. And once you forgive the devil, who else is left to forgive? You see, you could make your way out of here. No, your shoe saw. I'm telling you, the other shoe drops. More comedy, right? Mike's got the comedy. No, but it's really true. So you have sympathy for that horror, of a life that it has to live. And then you're like, okay, what, dude? Come on, that's my competition. That ain't competition. Okay, yeah, off you go. No, but still did its job, allowed you to see the truth, allowed you to see the devil, and see that hey, that's not really competition. You see, compared to you. The guy that commented said, "It seems like a highly advanced table." Oh my god. Thank God Mike come along with the comedy. I need it. I need it. I need it. And he's got it. All right, everyone. Hey, keep the name Jesus Christ. No one comes through this to the Father except through the Son. You could do this. You could win this game. You could win it where you are, you know? He overheard our thoughts, yeah, and discussions, and as he walked in to wash dishes. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You didn't see what he exactly meant 100% when he said your competition, but afterwards you see it for what it is. Is the devil ever going to walk into a room and you not see it for what it is? Never again. Mike's going to be like, got you, baby. Got you. Know who you are. Know what's up. You see? Yeah. Okay. Dude, no, you see it for what it is. So, no, pilgrimage had real meaning for you. I'm happy. So everyone, pray for your brothers and sisters on the path in the name of Jesus Christ. It's not going to be easy. It's not. It's not going to be easy, but we can all do it. We can all make it to God before the day comes, and then we can live a happy life, knowing we're coming to God, and we made the right decision, and we'll be, entering the infinite bliss, and then game over. Yay, I'm home. Thanks for bringing me home. Right? Okay. All right. Why am I doing this? Because I love you. Because I love you, because I love God, and I don't want you to have to do this. I don't want you to have to do this pain again, you see? All right. God bless you in the name of Jesus Christ, everyone. Keep coming to God.